Animations class. Today we're actually going to be looking at how to edit a video, and we've seen the animations that we've created, and sometimes even after creating the animations there are things you might want to do. Maybe you want to advertise a product and service, and there's a need for you to impute your product and services just to make sure that your video actually goes on fine. Well, Inshot is actually one application that you can be able to use to do this. So looking at the screen, we have videos, photo, collage. So we'll click on video, and then we'll click on new. Now we'll select the particular videos that we actually want to make use of. So I would just pick two videos. You click on the videos that you want and then click OK. So now that reminds me to, you can still be able to trim the video even before sending it out from here. So I can just decide that I want only to have this video is about, I can decide I just want only one at 1 minute 30 seconds 27 seconds, as you can see there, and I'll click OK. Now that's exactly what will be imported by clicking on this scissors icon on any particular video at all of your choice. That's exactly what you're going to have. So let's say I just take my pick from somewhere around here and I click OK. So it then means I want to import the video. For me to import the video, I'll just need to click on the green button and tick good, and we're good to go. So two videos have actually been imported. If you take a look, the total video is just only about 2 minutes. The total video is just only about 2 minutes 26 seconds. So let's just play something. Now from the look of things here, okay, now it's very obvious. It's very obvious. It's very obvious that this video did not start from the beginning. Very, very obvious. It didn't start from the beginning. So basically, that was because I trimmed it before bringing it in here. So we can see the second one that is also alongside it. Once you click on it, okay, let's see. I didn't import all of them.
I beg down. Who Nigeria help? If I die tomorrow, why do you talk like this?
Okay, so let's see. This is how it ends.
Oga, they no go do anything because Nigeria dey wait for me and you. I want to be the next generation of leaders.
So very good. Now this video, actually this is not the full one, so I just selected a particular part of the clip before importing it. You can actually be able to do the same thing. You just only the parts that you want, and the ones you don't want, you can trim it out so that you have less things to work on once you import your video. So I'll actually be showing you some other things on what to do with the software, how to go about the whole thing, and the rest of it. So one, if you touch this timeline, this place I'm moving, it's actually called the timeline. If you touch it, the two videos, or if it's 2 or 3 or 4 videos you imported, you see all of them there. So the choice is all yours. Now so basically, let's start with the first one, and let's see. We can actually be able to, we have 3 options. We have trim, cut, and split. What does trim actually do? Trim just reduce, you just select only a part that you want. Okay, I still want to trim this one again. Select, we're going to take just 15 seconds. Okay, let's make it 30 seconds. So I'm taking 30 seconds and I click OK. Now remember, before we had about 2 minutes 26 seconds, but right now we have about 1 minute 58 seconds. That was simply because I trimmed the video. So in trimming the video, a lot of things actually goes away.
I can't miss out. We are to make payments. Use account details.
So I simply selected about 30 seconds. You can see that's where this video ends.
I will be their boss.
Okay, so it's obvious that I trimmed the video. So basically, there are still other things you can still do there. You can see the trim that is still there. Now I can actually be able to cut a video. How do I cut? Now there are 2 sections with the grain stuff. You select what you want, the part you want, and this part that is grayed out is the part that we cut off. So if I click OK now, see from 0, I've chosen 13 seconds on this side, and if you see now the total here is showing 58 seconds, but if I choose here, it's reducing, and the total here is just about, everything is now about 20%. Now this part that is grayed out would not show, but these parts that are green are the ones that will actually show. So let's just see.
This is good and the cost is just okay for such secrets, but it would be possible. I just can't miss out. We are to make payments, use account details.
Okay, so when you cut, you see that they are now 3 instead of 2. So 3. Now when I cut, these other parts was the other part that stayed.
Details.
Okay, so we've seen what the function of cuts can do. Let's see the last option there we have trim. Okay, also take note. Now also take note that once the videos are like this, 1, 2, and 3. Once you have the video like this, it then means that whichever one you click on is the only one you can be able to edit. If I click on this one, I can be able to click trim here, and that's it. And to take me to trim, cut, or split. So if you actually want to start from the first video, simply go back and then click on the first one and then do trim. Because they are now individual videos, that's why it's like this. So okay, so let's see what it takes to split a video, how it actually works. Now in splitting a video, what you simply have to do is this. In the area where you want to split your video, you move this green cursor to that place, and then you click the tick button up there, click it, and the video has been split. Let's see, now we have 4. The first one is just 4 seconds.
This is good and the cost is just
And you can see a black line in between. 4 seconds, that's it. That's what it takes to split. So let's see again on that one, but splitting. I can be able to split this 4 seconds video, or okay, 9 seconds video. I can be able to split it here. I can do multi-split. Multi-split means it doesn't just take you away. You continue splitting. Multi-split. See, that's marked 1. Has marked another one. So this is the third one. That's marked the third one, and it's marking the fourth one. So we can actually be able to see here that when we split the video, it's the it gives you several sections. Now why is this splitting? Now if you look, we have several lines, so many lines. That's 1 line, that's 2 line, that's 3 line, that's 4 line, that's 5 line. So let's see how many we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we actually see, we can see several parts. Okay, again I want to show you something. You can be able to move one video from one place to the other by clicking on it and then moving it. It's all your choice, however you want it. Maybe you want one part to come first. So why do I actually have to split my video? Why is it important for me to split my video? You need to split your video because there are some things you might need to cut out. So what you need to do is to take note of the timing, the place. Once the video begins to play, you take note of the timing and say, okay, I want to remove from this time to this time. I'm going to give you an example. So you can actually be able to see here how to trim, cut, and to split. So we've seen how to split, and I told you that whichever video you select, like now this first one is the one you can be able to work on. So if you need to work on all of them, you have to be, once you select the video, I selected this one, that's the only one. If I select this one, I can work on it. If I select this one, I can work on it. If I select this one, I can work on it. If I select this one, I can work on it. If I select this one, I can actually be able to work on it. So whatever video you click on, that's the one you can actually be able to work on. So basically, what we actually need to do now, the next thing I want to show you is I will show you how to be able to cut based on timing. So you can be able to say, okay, I don't want this section in my video from this point to this point, and that's where you need to split. Split is very important, especially when you know you want to cut out various parts at the same time to ease your stress. You can also be able to use cuts. When you just want to cut out a section in the middle. Very good. You can be able to use trim when you want to cut a section either at the end, at the beginning or at the end, or beginning and end, and you just want to lay a section in the middle. That's when you can use trim. Why cut will just take away the part in the middle and leave you with both beginning and end, or you can easily move everything out, but just take note that the part that is grayed out is the part that will be cut out. So we have the split, and so basically now what do we do? I'm actually going to show you something that even after cutting your video, you can actually be able to undo everything that you've done. Now if you see, there's a reverse arrow button here. There's a reverse arrow button. Once I click on this reverse arrow button, and remember I have 4 seconds here in this video, but once I click, see what happens. It tells me that I want to cancel all trim and cut the operations back to the original video. If I click OK, now you can see that it shows me about 58 seconds, which means the video has gone back to its original format, what I actually imported. So since it's showing me that, now let's see something. Remember, we had so many other videos. Now what I'm going to look out for is a video that has 58 seconds. So every other video, I will just simply delete them. Click on it, delete. I will just click on them and delete them. Click and delete. Remember that what I am looking for is simply the video that has 58 seconds, which is the first one that we can see there, because I reverted it. So I am back to the 2 videos I had initially at the beginning. So okay, let's move over. So let me show you the reason why we need to split a video, how to actually go about splitting. So I have a video here showing me okay, let's take the first video. Okay, let me work with the second one now. Now I'm going to split this one. Now I have a video here that shows me that it is 1 minute 27 seconds. But just let's be sure, the total video here is 2 minutes 26 seconds, like we had in the beginning. So now I'm going to be working on this. This is the second video. I'm going to be working on this one.
I hope you don't mind my I beg down, who Nigeria help? If I die tomorrow, who will care? Why?
Okay. So now this is what we're actually going to do here right now. So simply, what am I going to do with this video? I said I want to show you how to split. Now I click on the video on my cursor. There's a white cursor in the middle. Once it's over it, it means that whatever thing I do is what I'm working on. So I have about 1 minute 27 seconds. So I want to split. Now I just need only I want this video to be about 1 minute. Only about 1 minute. Now remember that when you split, you can be able to add something in between. You can be able to add an image in between your video. I can cut this video. So I'm going to cut the video at 30 seconds first. I'm going to make use of multi-split. So 30 seconds. The next one I'm going to cut it at 50 seconds. So now I've cut, so I want to take out from 30 to 50. Now it's going to show on my timeline. So I'll click OK, and then let's see. We now have 4 parts because I split. This is the part that I split, and it's about 20 seconds. I told you we are taking from 30 to 50. So I don't want this part. I want to delete it. So we now have only 3 parts. So if we play our video, it will look something like this.
I beg you down, if I die tomorrow, who will care? Why you talk like this? Happy you know be Nigerian. You know they see how people my brother.
Okay, so we've actually seen, okay, at that point, let's see.
Nigerian youth in the society. You don't know that leader had done it.
Now, very good. We can stop there. Now we can be able to see that there's a difference. So we've seen how to make use of split. Now I will leave this video like this. I want us to add something to the middle and see how we actually make use of split. So this plus button on the left here, down here, on this timeline, I'm going to add a picture. Now take note, you can be able to add a picture, you can be able to add a video, you can be able to add anything in between the video that you've split before. I just want to add a picture to show something. Okay, I'll add this picture. So let's see what happens.
Brother, change anything. Nigerian youth in the society.
Okay,
You don't know what that leader had done.
so you can actually be able to see that there's an image there. There's an image there. So basically, the next thing we're actually going to see how to make use of stream. I've shown you how to add pictures. The same way you can also be able to add a video. Okay, let me add one video so you can be able to see. Now up here we have video, photos and all. I'll click on video. This is a video that I've created before. I want to make use of it. It's just a video of 5 seconds. Now we can be able to see here.
Brother, change anything.
Okay, so basically when you put the cursor before the black line, your videos will appear after the black line. So basically when you put the cursor before the black line, your video or your photo will appear before the black line. So let's move over and see how we can be able to work with canvas, background and the rest. Now we have we actually have no frame, full, feet, top and bottom. So let's see what the effect is. That's full, that's feet, that's top, that's bottom. So it takes no frame. Now you can still be able to change the ratio. I can put it as 1:1, 4:5, 16:9, 9:16. Now this 9:16 is just your normal phone screen. 3:4, 4:3, 2:3. Any resolution you actually want it to be, it's your choice. But I want it to be on 16:9. This is usually the resolution that people use in watching on TV, even their phones and the rest. Most phones will actually be very compatible with 16:9. Or better still, you can still put, okay, for this one we can put no frame. So now I told you, okay, let's see where the ratio is 3. When the ratio is, you can see that this one now the edges that is for 2:1. Let's see 2:3, and then I want to check out something. So let's see, it's 2:3 now, and you can be able to move something to the bottom, move it to the top, fit it. You can put full, you can put no frame, exactly the way you want it to be. So because this video was shot on 16:9, so it still maintains its position. That's for the canvas. Now for the background, you can be able to change any color, anything you want. You can see the colors are changing, so I can fix any color at all. If I want to write something on that background, it's all left to me and the rest. So you can also be able to use the same video as a background, and then you can be able to blur it, or make it clearer. You can see it's becoming clearer. Now it's very much clearer, so it's like it's two. And at the same time, you can also be able to pick an image for your background, any image of your choice. I can decide to pick uh, an image like this word. Okay, I want, I can decide to pick this as she's showing on the background, and there is that left for me to choose how I want it to be clear. I want it blurred. I just keep picking the one I want it to be. This increases the blurriness. So if you remove color, if you choose this, picture comes. If you pick color, color goes. So that's that. Okay. So we actually have filters that you can be able to use, change the color, how you want the video to look like, pink, cocoa. It's all left to you. So something like this, and it's played.
Just okay for such secrets to be possible. I just can't miss out.
So we can actually be able to see what the effect is when you change. Now for filter, there are also effects too. There's a glitch
This
effect.
event will be a life-changing one for me.
You can see that.
And I'm sure it would also be the same.
Okay, so you see, you can actually be able to highlight just one video and add this effect to it. Maybe you split the video and you add effect to it. So you can see. Video still play, what is still going on. It's all choice. Now that reminds me, there are some of these items are paid for. So if you know you want to pay for them, you can go ahead and pay for it. If you don't want to pay for it, don't bother about them. Just make use of the ones that are free. Okay. So let's go back to the original. Now we can actually be able to adjust too. Later on, I'll change the filter back. Let's change the filter back to original. So that's it. So what can we adjust? I can adjust the lightness. I can adjust the lightness. I can make it darker. I can make it brighter. However it is I want it to be. I actually be able to do that. The contrast, I can decrease it, reduce it. However I want it to be. I can increase the warmth, which you can be able to see there. I can increase the warmth or reduce it. I can add things to it and erase. You can just be able to play around with this saturation, however the way you really want it to look like. Do I want it to fade away? It's all by choice. I can increase and reduce that, and then remove highlights, add highlights. It's all by choice. I can also be able to add shadows. I can add more color. I can make it blue, green, any color at all that I want. I can be able to do that. I can also decide to color and leave it that way. I can change shadow too.
And I'm sure it would also be the same for you. The deadline for payment is on
So if I don't want it, I just click OK. Then up here you see this button, I'm clicking. It shows you how it is originally and what you've edited. So you can always be able to toggle it on and off. So we have color too, the same thing. You can choose what you want, what you don't want, you just remove it. It's all your choice. So let's see hue. This is what hue actually does. So you can play around with all this. You can play around with them and decide what you really want. You can see it gives a cloudy effect around the video. That's what this one does. You can sharpen your image. You can sharpen your image, reduce the sharpness. You'll also be able to add grains to your image. More grains. You can see there's a lot of grains down over, and I can easily take that out. So basically, now even on this, let me show you something. Even on this ones, you can be able to reduce the strength, whatever thing it is you want, by clicking it twice. So here, clicking it twice immediately, you can be able to work on that. So however way it is that you want it, you can be able to work on it. So
or such secrets that would be public.
Next thing I want to show us is how to add music to the background. So I'll go to my music. I have some musics I've already downloaded. I want to make use of them. So you just have to download your videos and store them in a particular folder that you want to make use of. So let's see the same way you can be able to impute a voice to add a voice to anything. Let's see. So here's the music. Now to move it, click on it, hold it, and then you can move it to anywhere you want it to be. So that's how it's going to sound.
It's just okay for such secrets that would be public. I just can't miss out. We are to make payments, we are counted things.
Okay. Now I want to show something. You know, those the images are added. Let's play this one and see. So fine. Now this picture doesn't have a music to the background. I can decide to add any number of music I want to add. I can decide to mix them up however I want them to be. I can mix them up, add one layer upon the other. So I'll just give you an example. Let's see. So that's one layer. Now I want to add another one again. My music opened from, I know the folder I've already saved my music to. So I want to add another one again. Now you can see there are actually two music on top. Now there's the first layer, this one, and there's another one below. So you can decide to mix your music like this. Maybe you want to get a very nice production. You can be able to mix them up. Now you can be able to reduce the volume of any one you want. Click on it. At the same time, I can decide to select a part of this music that I want to play. See what I've done. If you want to view it more, hold it and it will get closer. So just select. You can reduce the volumes because it's a background music. You should not overshadow the voice. It's very necessary. See, that's very low and that's quite good. So I can try to pick like this. I can see the side I want from here to play. So let's see.
You don't know what that leader has done for you.
Okay, so you can add as much music as you want to any particular area that you're working on the video. So another thing we do is fade in and fade out. Fade in and fade out, what it does is so that once your video or music is starting, it starts on a light note and it ends on a light note, so it's not too sharp. That's why the fade in and fade out is very important. But if you feel your music ended like this particular music, you can see that it faded out on its own. Even if I don't add fade out, it doesn't affect it because the volume, you can see it's thinning out at the end. So it means it's going to be a very good one to make use of. Even without the fade out, it will not affect it. And you can be able to use it you just know when your music should go down and the voice should come up. So the fade out is very, very important in case you want to add a sound effect, maybe a slap or something, a blow or something to your video. That's exactly what you need to do. So once you're done adding your audio, click OK. And the last thing next I want to show you is how to add stickers. Now there are several stickers you can be able to add to this. I can be able to add a sticker of wow. I can put that somewhere here, I can put that somewhere here. And funny enough, you can even use things like this. I can put it on the wall and someone would think it's part of the thing that it was written on the wall, and you just be playing it.
For payment is on the 27th of September 2019, unless it is extended. I will be their boss.
So you see, I can just select the place I want it to be, and whichever place I don't want it to be, I'll just simply remove it. So without stressing myself much. So I can place it somewhere here. I can time it. I can time it. Time it wherever I want it to be. I can time it, and it just placed. So if you don't want a sticker, you can just simply press the red button on it, and it goes. So you want to add a sticker, you can add any picture, you can add anything you want. Maybe you can also be able to add a logo. You go to wherever you saved your logo and then you add it. Just your choice. I can be able to add this. That when doing the advert, this sticker is very important. I will ditch this. So I can use this to reduce and increase it. So I can place this somewhere as my advert for Beret. I can tell someone contacts me. I can add a whole lot of stuffs. Because I know why. You always need to know where you saved your stuff. So I can still add this picture. So I can add this picture. I can make this look. Oh, someone is looking at me. So I can fix this anywhere. So it can be like this. Someone's eye. Can leave it like this. So we have, like I see, I can do something like that. Now this is what you can actually be able to use. You use the sticker to bring it, to talk about something. So a video can be playing or your voice can be in the background, and you can be showing your picture, whatever thing you've already created before. It's actually make your video look very much professional. So these are berets. I can be able to arrange them maybe by the side or something, and then say, okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is my business or whatever thing it is. But when you don't want it, click on the red button to remove them. So we've actually seen how to make use of the sticker. You can import a picture. You can do anything. You can make use of you can write your phone number on top. Okay, I will show you how to make use of that. So we can do something like this. So I can put something like this, up here. So you can see that it just stays there. It's still even turning. Wherever you put it there, it's going to stay. So you must be able to learn how to make use of this, to move it, when to take it out, and the rest. You must know when to take it out. The time you give it was going to show. Okay. Okay, please let me show you something briefly on this image I brought in. Now you can see this image is not showing up fully. Now you can be able to edit this image personally and choose where you want it to be. Now I've clicked, because my white cursor is over it, canvas, I can choose how I want it to be. But take note, you can, as it's like this, it's going to affect the rest of the video. So now if you notice now, the video is no longer 16:9 again. No longer 16:9. Okay, sorry, let me just remove this Inshot. Okay, do free remove. So it's good. So now all your images, whether you like it or not, once you start playing, so now we can be able to see the face of the character, of the animated character clearly. We can be able to see the face of the animated character very clearly. That was because I changed the canvas to fit. So that's why we can be able to see it. So but take note that whatever thing it is you do will affect the rest of the video. So if you want your video to be by 16 by 9, you need to know how to do it, how to make it be. So you just need to know how to do that. If you don't want it to be that way, you need to know what to do. Okay, so the last, okay, I think I'll show you how to use text. Now, for the text, I can type, okay, let me type my number. Let me type Henry, let me type Henry Works. Or probably, let me use King Henry. So you can be able to change, click here, you can change the color of the font, red, yellow, purple, any color at all you want, blue, anyone you want, you can be able to use. You can be able to use anyone at all. So you can, now when I do that, I can keep it here, and I can say okay. That's text, color of text. I'll be able to add border to it. I can see the border. I can be able to reduce the size of the border, and yes, increase, reduce, whatever it is. I can be able to add shadows, left, right, up and down. I can be able to do that. I say I'll be able to turn off shadow or turn it on. I can be able to add label to it at the back, so you can see what label actually does. So I can tell someone to subscribe to my channel by, I can make this red, and then okay, let me just finish with this. So for label, I can choose how I want it to be. You can see it's changing. Square, I want it this way, I want it like this, I want it transparent. How do I actually want it? It's all my choice. I don't want anything, still my choice. So last thing now is I can make this the opacity, so the image gradually disappears, and just like a watermark. So it's all left to you. So let's say for the text, so I can delete this and write subscribe. So I want people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So this is what I'll do. I write something like this and I fix it here. So you see, I'm indirectly telling people to subscribe. So now last I want to show you, we have various fonts that we can be able to pick from. Any font at all that you think you like best, you can go for it. If you want this, you can go for it. But at the same time, there's a way you can be able to get fonts. Let me show you. Click on this arrow button and then go to cloud fonts. Select any fonts you want. So there are several of them. Click on it and then tick on it. So you've imported a font. That's the font that was just imported. These other ways for you to go to the store and get whatever thing is in there. Once you're done, you can click OK. That's good. So just keep it the way you want it to be. So then it just shows why it plays the video. It keeps showing. So that's all left to you how you want to do it. You can put any right or both up and down. So now if you notice that this video is a bit slow, and I'm going to show something how to make the video a bit fast. So I'm going to work with the last one here. It shows that it is 37 seconds. So let's see what happens with the last video that is 37 seconds. So I'm going to increase the speed and let's see how it sounds. Okay, you can see that it's almost like what are they even saying? But we can see here now, I've reduced the speed to 1.
You don't know that leader has done this. He did this because he cares for me.
So if your video is very slow, you can actually be able to increase it with the speed here. You can be able to increase it with the speed here. So the next thing is cropping. You can decide to crop this image and just pick only here, then just maybe only their face or something, and then play.
Nigerian youth in the society. You don't know that leader has done this.
So the video will just crop only the one that was selected. Let's see the first one. So it's not cropped. So we can see that the first part was not cropped. So this last one was the one that was cropped because I put the crop tool. Now you can also be able to rotate this image here. You can also be able to flip it left and right. You can also be able to copy. If you copy it to repeat itself, like you can see here. Remember I told it was 37 before, it's now 33. It does. Now the reason I want to delete it, the reason is simply because I increased the speed. So if I click on it and then go back to speed, so I can be able to reduce it.
You don't know that leader has done this.
And then I can go back to crop. I can do no crop, fix everything back to normal. So okay, we've seen how to crop, rotate and flip. So I think basically that's all you need to know about Inshot. I've explained everything you need to know: the trim, canvas, the background, filter, music, stickers, what every single one of them is actually used for, and that you can actually be able to use it. You can be able to use this tool to cut your videos, add pictures, add images, add background music, add whatever thing that will make your, well, not everything, but at least these actually basic things that you can use in working on your phone and make your video look very beautiful and small.
Okay, basically, when you're done with whatever thing it is that you need to do, the last thing that you need to do is just simply to save your video. Up there, you can see save. If you want to keep the draft, keep. If you don't want to keep it, don't keep it. So click on save. Now choose the resolution. The resolution that you want is very important. It's going to determine how sharp your video will be. And trust me, Inshot will usually drop the quality of your video. So 1080p is actually the best. But if you don't have space on your phone, you can actually be able to go for something lower. You can go for 720, 640 or 480p. 480p is still a good resolution, or you can be able to customize the particular resolution that you want. So once you're done with that, your video will get rendered. Once you click on the one you want, your video will get rendered, and then you can see it's initializing, and then after everything it will be saved. So thank you very much. Thanks for being part of the class. Please do subscribe to my channel.